Hey guys, welcome to Mr. Maple Show. I'm Matt. We're in Flat Rock, North Carolina at the gardens of Jerry and John Criticos to talk to you about Acer sieboldianum Seki no kegon.
Hi, I'm Tim, and we're here in late October seeing this plant in amazing fall color. It's awesome to be able to come here and see this specimen and then see the fall color happening on this plant. Simply amazing.
Seki no kegon is one of my favorite weeping plants. This is not only a sieboldianum, but a pendulous form of that larger style leaf. Acer sieboldianums are classic for being more cold tolerant and just extremely durable plants. And this one you get in an interesting weeping form.
I love the fact that this has that full moon-like leaf, and then it has a weeping habit. So this is one of the very first plants that has that weeping full moon leaf on a weeping style Japanese maple. Love this plant. Seki no kegon was released in Japan in 2010, found as a chance seedling growing in the wild that they believe to be over 100 years old. And the original plant was said to have been found somewhere near Nikko National Park in Japan. I remember going and visiting Nikko National Park and going out there and visiting all the amazing plants. There's so many amazing plants growing out there in the wild. And I could only imagine seeing a weeping sieboldianum growing out there in the wild. I mean, I would have freaked out too.
Right. This one's an almost perfect fall color. I hope we can do it justice with the camera. This tree's gonna leaf out in the early spring, a lush green, getting to more of an emeraldy colored green. And as you can see in the fall, the main color is typically reds, but it's not uncommon to get oranges and yellows in this plant at the same time. The side I'm standing on over here is blazing orange with yellow. We'll definitely walk around this tree a little bit. It is an amazing specimen of a low, mounding, weeping form of sieboldianum.
Now, one of the things about sieboldianums is in the early spring when they leaf out, one of the ways you can tell them from Acer shirasalinums and Acer japonicums is they have a very strong pubescence. So they have a lot of hairs on the branches of the plant themselves. But the other cool thing, like Matt mentioned earlier, is they are a little more cold tolerant. So this is a plant that can thrive and do well in a slightly colder zone. Most Japanese maples are good to zone 5. If this was grafted to an Acer sieboldianum, we could easily push this to a zone 4B. So there's a lot of really cool things in the sieboldianum world that really expand what you think about with Japanese maples. And this being the first weeping selection, this really makes a great plant for the home and garden that is very unusual and different and really gives you some good fall colors.
It's a cutting edge plant. It's one we can't do enough of here at Mr. Maple. They do tend to sell out pretty quickly when we get them in stock. You can always sign up to get notified on our website as soon as something's out, and we'll notify you when it's back in stock. We do have these, when they drop on the 10 at 10s. They tend to go pretty quickly. So sign up for our 10 at 10 emails. Those come out on Tuesdays at 10 a.m.
We really hope you've enjoyed seeing this full specimen out here in Flat Rock, North Carolina, out here in fall color. I mean, we try to get out in the garden and get as many cultivar highlights out there as we can, out there so you can see a specimen and see what this plant does.
Yeah, it's one of my favorites. Again, an awesome one with that full moon style leaf like Tim was saying, but in a weeping compact habit. This tree's typically just gonna spread out and make that low kind of cascading umbrella. We actually have one in our garden too that's an even bigger specimen, hadn't hit fall color yet. This one was one of our early stock plants we sold to Dr. Criticos here, and it is lighting up the show here in this high canopy. It is an amazing plant. This one again works zones 4 through 9 when grafted as sieboldianum, and an amazing plant to have in the landscape.
Make sure that you go and you like the YouTube channel and you subscribe to our YouTube channel on YouTube. We put out plenty of content on Japanese maples daily. If you like Japanese maples, you're going to want to be able to be subscribed to our YouTube channel and get notified every time we list new content, which is daily. And we've got an amazing channel with great cultivar highlights. We've got a lot of question videos to help you grow Japanese maples in your garden. So you definitely want to be involved with our YouTube channel. Also, make sure you're subscribed to our weekly emails on MrMaple.com. This Seki no kegon could be coming to a 10 at 10 email near you. So make sure you subscribe to that weekly email so you can find out first when this tree is becoming available.
Take care.
God bless.
And have a great day.